Good morning. How are you? I'm Elisa from Elisa Maria Designs, and I'm so glad that you're here. I am just bubbling with excitement right now because I have placed in, and I left a little bit to show you as a demo, the pearls for Marie. Let Them Eat Cake. Kurtis Rykovich, Dreamer Designs. So the pearls are pearls for squares that I got from DP with Sparklers, and any AB that was not part of the jewelry here, and let me take a wider view here first. So any AB that was not part of the jewelry, the choker, the necklace, this right here that seems to be part of the jewelry that she's wearing, it's been placed in her hair also. Excuse me, even here. Any AB that I had placed, I took out. I was hoping that I was going to have enough to replace the ABs in her dress, but then I looked at how many there actually were, and there were just too many. So what I wanted to do, and as I was telling my members this morning, hello members, now I'm looking, and I really want my members' opinion because I pointed this out to them this morning. This section here, oh my gosh, it now makes sense being that I put the pearls in here. And even this section here, I could see more of the detailing because we were looking at this morning, this section, and I was like, guys, I don't know what this is. But since I put the pearls in there, oh my gosh, it makes so much sense. And there were ABs in there, and I pulled them out. When I got DP with Sparklers, when I got the order that I had placed, we were all just so overwhelmed. Let me show you. I have them right here. So I had gray pearls for squares. I had these that I bought that were these were like in a like a markdown because some of them were stuck together, which I don't care. I sit here, you guys know I use a cuticle nipper to take any drills out, and I have a little demo on that. I think it's actually in the short section of my videos. So I got 2 of these, and then I got just like a gray pearl, a different kind of silver pearl. And we were kind of putting them in like just as a little demo. I was mixing them all up, and you guys were like, yes, do them all. However, like I was telling my members this morning, look at these big bubbles. They're gonna go. Daydreamer. These are water bubbles for the mermaid. And I've seen even more. You guys were saying, yeah, do them all. They all look great. They look great. However, lilac has always been my favorite. She is a round, so there's a textural difference. When you do a square, it's flat. When you do a round, there's a little bit more texture that you can feel, and I can actually feel the little rounds in here. And I think I'm going to do a short on lilac also because she was heavy confetti. I didn't know it at the time because I was a new diamond painter. I didn't know anything about confetti or whatever. But she is basically just drenched in pearls. They're everywhere. They're in her hair. They're in her eyebrow. They're in her eyes as a highlight, of course, because it's a round and it's a round and it's dusted with AB. But they're different. Like these are AB 5200. Okay, if you love these and you want to order them from DP with Sparklers, it's P4S, that's Pearl 4 Square, AB 5200, okay? So it's a pearl for a square. You just can't put a round in here, a round AB, because your rounds are bigger than your squares. So these are how small and delicate they are. And I originally put them in my Firefly container here, my boat, my drill tray. But I had to scale down, so I switched over to my Art Dot container because they are so fine and delicate. And also for the picking up and placing, I used the drill pen that came with the kit. And I have one of my Staroar skinny placers on top. You guys know how much I love Staroar. But this pen comes with Dreamer Design. It comes like this, and you have this cone shape. I don't put anything in there. It's a cone-shaped diamond painting pen. I don't put anything in the tip. I just dip it in water. This was a lifesaver for me during the summer. And if you had a summer where you were dealing with unbearable heat and your wax was sweating and your putty was stringy and just like holding up your diamond painting, I resorted to this. I resorted to, oh my gosh, I'm just looking at her hair, how much it makes sense now. These didn't look like tendrils in my member section, not until I put the pearls in. Anyway, I'm easily distracted. You know, if you are already a diamond painter where you dot one by one, you drill do your drill spaces one by one, this was a lifesaver. And it was great for me too. It's hot, you're a little bit maybe irritable or whatever, but you want to sit down, you want to enjoy your diamond painting. This just slowed me down. And it's a great tool. I love that Dreamer Designs puts this in their kit. I've always been a fan of Dreamer Designs toolkits. And then again, my skinny Staroar placer. This has Dreamer Design purple wax inside of it. You can see I've been using it right here. It's right here. And what I do when I'm placing an AB and I'm using wax, now you don't need to, you can use your Art Dot putty for picking up AB drills. However, these are so delicate. I was having a little bit of a problem, and I said, you know what? I'm going to go back to my original method of picking up AB drills because they are so small and they are so delicate. So I did leave a section for you guys to show you what it is I'm talking about. And I took the top off of my fingertip moisturizer that I use to pick up things when, you know, you got something on your desk and you just moisten your fingertips with this. And I sprayed a little water into it. And I'm going to get you guys down close. And so here's the section that I left for you guys. Nothing inside of here at all. Nothing. And what I do is I dab a little water. It's just a fine little mist, little water droplets. And I pick up my drill and it's in. How is everyone? I hope you guys are not sick of Marie. I know that, you know, I'll tell you another secret. She's been on my desk unmovable because I'm getting ready for a party. And I wanted to do Chosen today with my members, and I couldn't find her. I don't know where she is. She's around. But I just was like, let me show my members what I'm doing. I might have to take, I usually don't take any part of the video that I make with my members, but I think there was a few things that I might have forgotten here that I'm going to, you see how many of those drills that I picked up with just dabbing this once in water. So I don't want to go into here. Okay, I'm going to just do these two because I'm going to show you how I do it with the wax too. Same thing with the wax. Did I have enough water in here? Yeah. I just, you know, there's a droplet on there if you can see it. But I'm going to wipe that away. I'm going to make sure I can get myself a line. They're so fine that it's even actually hard to get a line going. But I could pick all these up and I could place them all down. One more time because that's the last line here. I will go back to my member video. I just got done editing it. And the reason why I don't share my member videos is that it's a more intimate space. And I think I have more intimate conversations with my members than I do here, believe it or not. Still just as crazy, but you know. Marie's hair is done. These are absolutely gorgeous. I am so over the moon that I only used, do I have to take, oh no. Okay, so there are ABs here. Am I in the shop? And I noticed that on both of the roses, there's another rose here. Kurtis opted to trim the petals in AB drills. This is oh my gosh, did I put that in upside down? I did. There you go. Here's a demo. Here's how I use my nippers. I'm just going to turn it around because I don't damage the drill either. And place it back down. Okay, upside down drills. I was So anxious to begin putting pearls in her hair. I'm just making sure I got them all. They're all down. Oh, there's one. They're all down. Here we go. Let's take a close-up look of Marie's hair. And it was nice that there were some blue ABs that were here. And I was looking to see, is there an eye in there? And that might be it right at the top of the head. Yep. Oh, no, there's the eye. I see it now. Okay, I see it now. There were some ABs in here. Blue ABs. I'm going to leave the ABs in her eyes. That's nice. A nice touch. But Marie's hair is done. I could absolutely call this done. I'm going to pick this up. I could call this done. I could just do the little skull cupcake. However, that's the next thing that I'm going to alter here. Let me show you. So if you've been following my creative process with this skull here, I did a little, I think it might be in another short video that I did. I did a little drawing on a piece of release paper where I outlined a cherry. Now, what I love about this skull head, what I do love about it is if you follow the line, right, it's going to make a nice outline of frosting with these drills. I'm going to use them just the way they are here. I'm going to use my purple AB drills and my purple frosting, and I'm going to do that little outline so it looks like the cherry is actually in there. And I am also going to, I'm going to put the cherry in here with the red drills that I got from, let me see, do I have them out here? Here we go. These are sparklers for squares. This is 666 red, and they look like, let me get an extra tray if I have one available here. I'm turning everything around for the new year, y'all. I mean, it's just getting, my system is changing. My storage containers are changing. Everything's changing. Sparklers for squares. Now, right, is it sparklers for square red? This is what I'm going to make the cherry out of. And they are just stunningly beautiful. These, I believe, are glass. They're just stunning. Let me see if I can get the light on these a little bit better. Really beautiful. And I love that it's going to tie in with the mouth. She has a little burgundy eyeliner on. I love that it's going to tie in with the choker here, and that's going to be turned into a cherry. And I was thinking about, okay, so I'm going to have the frosting in here, but I might just take a few drills out here to create a stem for the cherry. And that's what's going on at Elisa Maria Designs. I am thriving on coffee and a Snickers bar today, as my members know. Hi, Lizette. I have my red shirt on. I was watching Lizette yesterday, and we're always teasing each other that we're dancing on the same moonbeam. We seem to be always on the same thread of thought. And I'm looking at her doing in her member section, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she's got almost the same red plaid shirt on that I have on, and why am I not surprised? So that was fun. And thank you to all of you that have commented in the comment section over multiple videos. I so appreciate your comments. You guys are so sweet. I just usually don't get a chance to read my comments unless my phone is in my hand until like I'm laying in bed at night, and I go to bed with the sweetest thoughts of the comments that were left for me. You guys are really, this is a remarkable community, and it's a pleasure for me to set a goal for myself and see it start to unwind and unravel and be even more than I could have dreamed it to be. I just love that you guys, a lot of you know each other, or you've gotten to know each other on my channel, and you know, you converse with one another, you share thoughts and ideas. I just think it's a wonderful thing. I did a little video, and I'll put it at the end of this video like I did for my members. I went to Ross. I went to Ross looking for coffee. And of course, I'm immediately drawn to the paper section. And I found planner. Now I'm looking at the video because I just did the editing for the members video. I have to put it up yet. And I'm like, oh, I should have got that other planner. I am so indecisive. This is why I don't have any tattoos, because I would be, you know, I would be freaking out. Anyway, so I go to Ross and I see this section. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Go to Ross. When I went to Barnes & Noble, and for those of you that actually watched that video, thank you, because I needed a Dramamine. I felt like I was on a roller coaster. I mean, it's a learning experience. So now I know you can't do a walkthrough holding your phone because you're going to make people nauseous, including yourself. Looking for coffee, go immediately drawn to the craft section, the paper section. And I'm telling you this because when I was in Barnes & Noble, and if you watch that video, I changed my mind. After finding, there was only one of the one that I wanted at Barnes & Noble, but it was unwrapped. And I said, you know, for this amount of money, I want it wrapped. And then when I knew that it was going to be, I thought it was going to be in line with the planners that I was looking at. That planner was $40. And that's why you see me say, look, forget it. I'm going back to what my original thing was, and I'm getting the paper to do. So when I go to Ross and I'm immediately drawn to the crafter section for the umpteenth time, I'm like, oh, this kind of feels like a composition book. And those of you that know, I know my members know because I did a video with them of how I create my diamond painting journal out of a composition book. And I'm like, this feels right to me. It has exactly what I need. It's not going to give me anxiety with all these prompts to do all the things that I don't want to do. I just want to get my thoughts down. Okay. So this was $5.99. Check out your Ross. Check out your TJ Maxx. I really, you know, now that John's retired and we're in the car more, so I'm getting out to these stores. Beware. The second thing that I found while I was at Ross was another, look at this. Look at how gorgeous gold this is. But that got my attention. But it was the name. James Burke. Hi, James. How? Okay, I'm cutting in here because this may not be the James Burke that I know. The James Burke that I know, he goes under James Luke Burke Creations. And I think that that's what he may have put on his journal, if this was his journal. I'm not sure this is his journal, but anyway, it was great fun to actually, when I was done with this video, I went over to James Luke Burke Creations and I popped in to see what he's been up to. And this may be his journal, I'm not sure. But hi, James, anyway, and Steve, I had so much fun. I was on SKETCHFLIX, and that's what I'm talking about here coming up. So go check out his channel. For you, I have not been on James's channel. I can't tell you. I can't tell you. Probably when I kind of shifted off from rubber stamping and I was crocheting a lot. And then I started with diamond painting. So it's been a while. So let me tell you about James Burke. He is an artist. He does a lot of sketch work. And I fell in love with his drawings. And then I fell in love with his story. And I know that James was a dancer. I know that he worked for Disney. I know that he broke his ankle, I believe. Sorry if I'm wrong, James. And, you know, his life changed. And it's just one of these stories where, you know, listen, you're working for Disney. You're traveling. You're a dancer in their productions. I don't know if he was dancing, you know, on ice or, you know, or like in play. I can't remember. I really can't. It was that long ago. But he relied on something else that he knew, and that was his love of sketching. And so I was with him like maybe early on. I know it was before he married his partner. I'm sorry, I can't remember your partner's name. I just know that he was an awesome photographer. And he would like watch movies. Like as a sketch artist, you're always looking for a prompt. So he would watch movies and he would stop a scene and he would draw the scene. Like, talk about really expanding your hand and your train of thought. It also made me think too that James could be a little bit in the line of Kurtis Rykovich, who I also love. And it made me also think too, when I was doing the best of 24 DP, that Anthony from Single and Placing tagged me in, and I think I edited it out. There was another artist that I used to follow, Michael DeMang, and he's more of a 3D artist, media artist, really interesting stuff, really, really interesting. And I actually had the pleasure of meeting him once. So I was so happy to see this, not see it in a Ross thrown the way that it was, but I'm glad that I rescued it, James. $4.99. Beautiful. It's going to hold all my ideas that I have coming up for the new year. And I'm feeling a little bit more relaxed about, you know, making plans because I have to at this point. I have too many irons in the fire, and I have things coming up for 2025. And I have a few proposals out there that I'm looking to do some collaboration work. And I can't keep it all straight in my head. It keeps me up at night. So that's what I found at Ross. Here comes the boy. Hold on. So I'm going to say goodbye because Johnny's home. And he walked in the door, and I didn't even notice the foofy. In my member video, he was sitting right next to me. I mean, he stayed there the whole time. He's like in every shot, and it cracks me up every time I see his face. But Johnny just walked in. He's like, look at him. He looks like Smudge.
Around. Looks like Smudge.
Hold on.
Just like Smudge, Daddy.
Where is he?
Don't he look like Smudge? All you need is a plate of salad in front of you and an angry lady yelling at you.
Look at him. Look at my house. This is the running joke on my channel. It's been since the day I started. My laundry is always in some shot. And there it is.
Foofy.
You want to say hello?
Let's say hello.
Johnny wants to say hello.
Hello, Elisa Maria Design
What are you wearing
fans
today? What's your
and members. And is this for members only? Or is this...
No, my members is done. Now I'm doing subscribers and filling them up with some things that I bought at Ross. How you're doing. You know, I just put all the pearls in Marie in her hair. That I changed this out. This is not what came with the kit. I actually bought these pearls and put them in her hair. And I'm going to be changing. Do you know that I'm changing this actual cupcake, this skull on the cupcake into a cherry?
I did not know that.
I am. That's going to be my creative process. That's the next thing I'm going to shoot.
You got them kind of moves, huh?
Yeah, I got them kind of moves. Like Jagger. And that's it.
Let them eat cake.
Let them eat cake. And
all right, bye, peoples.
You know I could do that good.
Look at the foofs.
So when he came in the last time and I was filming for the members, he brought me a cup of coffee, a soft pretzel, and a Snickers bar. Well, I could tell you the Snickers bar is gone. You guys know, with me and my chocolate. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm going to get on with planning for my party. And I will see you, as always, in the next one. Boop. Bye.